Hey guys, we're going to do a quick video here of how we're working these frogs in the pads right now. I'll explain as I cast. So what I'm doing, I'm throwing it right in the thick stuff, alright? Just a heads up, we're throwing 50 pound braid. And what we're doing is popping it in there, and then wherever there's a pocket between the pads, we're just going to let it sit there for a second, maybe shake it just a little bit, like you're doing a drop shot or a shaky head. Bring it to the next opening. Just bring it to each opening as you bring it to the boat. Make sure they could see it. Give them a second to see it and bring it to the next opening. Just shake it a little bit. Do it again. So there we go. We're in the pads now. We're going to shake it. As long as I see the water shaking, if it's too far for me to see if I'm in a pocket or not, I let it sit there and I'll shake it just a little bit. So right now I'm not in real thick pads, so I'm just working it through there nice and slow and leaving it, pausing it when I get to an opening. And again, yes, it is thick, but with the heavier braid, if you do get snagged up on these pads, they'll come right out of the ground. So guys, another way to fish this frog is we're going to come right along this line and we're going to throw it just outside of the line of the pads. We're going to walk it and hopefully it draws the fish out of the pads to come and attack it. When I do this, I really don't pause it too much. I just shake it as I bring it in. This is not a popping frog. I believe this is a booyah frog. I'm not sure. But this one, the ass end on it seems to sink in the water just a little bit more. So I'm giving it a walking action, almost like those back legs are kicking them up out of the water a little bit. The fishing's been pretty slow today, but these are methods that do work. And once you get away from it, don't waste your time popping the frog all the way to the boat. Just reel that in. I'm just going to work just a little bit outside of those pads and that scum. And once I feel I'm away from the cover that I really want to draw the fish out of, I'll just reel that into the boat real quick. The setup I'm using, it's a Ducket Dean Rojas frog rod. You don't have to use a frog rod for this. Just get something that's got some real good backbone in it, a fast action. And I got an 8-to-1 gear ratio on this, so I can take up all that loose line real quick and rip that fish right out of the pads. Oh, come on. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, this hit me in the face.
Boys, when you get them like that, you load on them. You load on them.